Hello, welcome back to Uncle Matt's Cookery Lessons. I'm going to make some Scotch Quail Eggs. These little beauties. Anyway, I will now run you through the ingredients. So, the ingredients. Quail eggs, obviously. I've got some chives there, which are going to add a little extra flavour and colour. I'm using chorizo sausage, those are soft ones, and a couple of just regular pork sausage eights. Eights means 8 to a pound, by the way. Back there, the ingredients were for the panne, for the breadcrumbing, there was flour, egg, and in this case, some crackers, poppy seed crackers that I've blitzed to a powder. What you can't see me doing, because I've got the camera slightly in the wrong angle, apologies, is I'm taking the skin off this chorizo. There you go, you can just about see it now. I do apologise for that. I'll work on my filming techniques in the future. Let's get the skins off these sausages as well. I think I've figured out my mistake. It was easier to get it off the sausages than it was the chorizo, that's for sure. Let's just give these chives a nice slice up. Absolutely optional. You could put any herb you want. You can put chilli in there. Just go with it, whatever you fancy. It's really just to make sure that the consistency of the sausage mix is going to hold to wrap around the egg. That's important. So I'm going to break these chorizos down a bit first. I'm going to pulse those for a minute or so to break them down. So that's ready for the other sausages. Pop them in there, get the lid on. Go on, you can do it. Hey, you got there in the end. Doesn't take long, 30 seconds or so, more than enough to get that all combined together. Mixture into a bowl, whack in the chives and stir that in with a spoon until completely combined. And then we're going to be ready to cook the eggs. Boiling water. You need 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now my timer only goes in minutes, so I had it ready for 2 and then I accidentally pressed the wrong button, so quick! Delete that! 2 minutes. Start. Oh god. So it's a good job we got extra 20 seconds to play with, eh? I sped that bit up because I'm sure you didn't really want to watch 2 minutes of boiling eggs. Well, that's ready. Get them out. Well, they need to go under the cold tap. I'm not going to show you that. Basically, I ran those under the cold tap for a good few minutes until I was satisfied they were completely cold. And then I peeled them. And I thought I'd show you the last one here. They're quite tricky. You've got to tap them, roll it on with the palm of your hand on the work surface, just all over to sort of crunch the egg. But do it very delicately because these are soft-boiled, not hard-boiled quail eggs. And then if you get it just right, if you start at the flat end, the thicker end, there's a little air pocket. And if you've got it just right, you'll be able to tear it all off like that. Now, you'd have to assume that I did them all beautifully like that. No, I didn't. I struggled with a couple. That's why I showed you my best effort. So don't feel bad if you struggle. Now, let's wrap these up. My rule of thumb here is I take a piece of the sausage mixture about the same size as the egg, and that should be enough. Damp hands, very, very helpful when you're doing this, so press it out with your fingers. Doesn't have to be perfect. These are homemade. Your friends will know they're homemade and they'll be impressed, I promise you. So just, there you go. I've got it to about the size of my palm. Pinch the ends in. Now, I don't have very much dexterity and I can do this, so you can also do this. I promise. It does look tricky. You have to be delicate. And then I just give them a little roll, make sure they're covered, and I'm feeling very happy with those. Right, let's crumb them. Now you hear people say about wet hand, dry hand. Don't even bother giving yourself the stress. Just use a slotted spoon for the wet bit. I don't know why more people don't do this. Anyway, maybe it'll catch on. In the flour, light dusting. Try to get the extra flour off. And then with the slotted spoon, obviously, dunk them around. Try to shake off some of the extra egg. And then into the crumb. So like I said, in this case, these were poppy and sesame seed crackers, which I blitzed. And I think it looks very nice. I'm getting a bit fed up with panko breadcrumbs. You know, everyone's using them. Maybe they're not all that. So I wanted to double crumb them, so back in the egg and then back into the crumb. That's it. Lovely. I won't show you the rest of them. That'll be boring. I have a good thermometer and I was able to check the temperature of the oil. This is a vegetable oil. Please be careful. This is really dangerous. I wish I had a slightly deeper pan, but I wanted a small pan because I didn't want to use up too much oil. 3 minutes. I was trying to show you there with the timer and I got it all wrong again. Honestly, I'll get it right one day. Anyway, 3 minutes, just about on the dot. Again, get them out nice and carefully and put them on some kitchen tissue on a plate, something like that so they can drain, or some scrunched up baking parchment. A little sprinkling of salt as well, it's quite nice when they come out. And I just thought I'd show you a nice little presentation here. If you're going to serve these, if you've got some friends coming over, they are going to be well impressed. So, are they crunchy? Oh yes. And is the egg yolk cooked perfectly in the middle? Oh yes. And is the sausage meat cooked? Oh yes. And do I feel a bit smug? Oh yes. Do they taste nice? Yes. So thank you again for watching Uncle Matt's cookery lessons. I really do hope you enjoyed this lesson. Give it a go. Let me know any questions in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to engage with you there. And again, please thumbs up, subscribe. There's a bell button apparently. That's quite good. Anyway, all of those things would be much appreciated to help grow my channel. Anyway, until the next one, goodbye.